This episode is sponsored by the Kirtland Partnership Committee, your community partners supporting the powerful missions based at Kirtland Air Force Base. From the 377th Air Base Wing and 58th Special Operations Wing to AFRL, Space Force, NNSA, and Sandia National Labs, Kirtland is a national asset with global impact, and it's all happening right in your backyard. Learn how KPC helps grow missions and support the people behind them at kpcabq.org.
From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Guterres. It's Monday, August 11th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. A few thousand peoples, maybe in their teens to 20s, gathered at the Legacy Church's central campus in Albuquerque to hear conservative activist and Turning Point USA co-founder Charlie Kirk speak on immigration, housing, Christianity, and crime. The quote, Freedom Night in America event, billed as a call for Christians to unite and act on their faith, was live-streamed and drew a largely supportive audience, though nearly 100 protesters rallied outside, with signs criticizing the church for hosting him. Inside, Kirk addressed a recent South Park parody, defended assimilation and English learning for immigrants, and criticized government benefits for Native Americans. One guest heckled him early on, but the event continued without disruption. Kirk closed by expressing love for New Mexico, but disdain for its current political direction, saying his mission is to defend Donald Trump and support J.D. Vance for president in 2028. Federal prosecutors are urging for a 90-year to life sentence for Solomon Peña, convicted in March of orchestrating a series of drive-by shootings at the homes of 4 Democratic officials in Albuquerque after losing his 2022 state house race. They argue the maximum term is needed to reflect the seriousness of his crime, deter political violence, and protect the public. Peña's lawyers, however, are seeking the 60-year minimum mandatory, maintaining his innocence and blaming co-defendants Jose and Demetrio Trujillo, who received 37 months and 15 years in prison, respectively. Prosecutors say Peña, angered by his landslide loss and convinced the election was rigged, conspired with the Trujillos to fire on officials' homes between December 4, 2022 and January 3, 2023. That also included fully automatic bursts into State Senator Linda Lopez's home that sent bullets into her and her 10-year-old daughter's bedrooms. Peña also offered inmates $10,000 and a car to kill the Trujillos, according to prosecutors. No one was injured, but the shootings marked what prosecutors called a dangerous escalation of political violence, citing Peña's criminal history and alleged insurance fraud as a pattern of misconduct. Sentencing is set for Wednesday in the U.S. District Court here in Albuquerque. Deb Haaland, former U.S. Interior Secretary and the first Native American cabinet member in U.S. history, is running for New Mexico governor in 2026 and would be the first female Native American governor in U.S. history if elected. While she secured Jemez Pueblo's endorsement, her primary opponent, Bernalillo County District Attorney Sam Bregman, has landed the backing of Sandia Pueblo, which his campaign touts as early momentum. Sandia Pueblo leaders cite confidence in Bregman's commitment to tribal sovereignty and water rights, while Jemez Pueblo praised Haaland's record of securing funding and protecting cultural values. Political analysts say tribal endorsements have limited direct voter impact, but can carry symbolic weight, especially if Bregman can chip into Haaland's likely lead among Native American voters. Both candidates, along with former Las Cruces Mayor Ken Miyagi-Shima, are competing in what is expected to be a costly Democratic primary, with the winner favored in the general election given Democrats' recent statewide dominance. Native Americans comprise over 10% of New Mexico's population, and each of the state's 23 tribes follows its own endorsement process. Haaland's tenure as Interior Secretary brought praise and criticism, including her decision to restrict oil and gas leasing near Chaco Canyon, while Bregman has challenged tribal casinos in court and promoted indigenous-focused public safety initiatives. A new study led by New Mexico scientists suggests valley fever, a fungal lung infection long linked to Arizona and California, may be more widespread in New Mexico than previously thought. Researchers from Los Alamos National Laboratory and partner institutions analyzed 300 soil samples, museum rodent specimens, and past case data, finding the state may be one of the country's most at-risk populations. Valley fever, caused by Coccidioides spores found in dry soil, spreads through dust during digging, windstorms, and other disturbances. While many infections are mild or symptom-free, 5 to 10% can lead to severe long-term lung problems, and New Mexico's reported fatality rate is higher than in neighboring states, suggesting only the most serious cases are being diagnosed. Early symptoms often mimic flu or COVID-19, making misdiagnosis common. New Mexico reports far fewer cases than Arizona or California, averaging 86 annually, but cases did jump from 42 a year from 2006 to 2010 110 to 164 a year between 2019 and 2023. Southwestern counties have the highest incidence, with American Indian, Alaskan Native residents facing nearly double the rate of white residents for reasons not yet understood. The state's authors hope increased awareness will improve early diagnosis and guide further research into the disease's environmental and genetic risk factors. And Senior Airman Bianca Mendoza from Kirtland Air Force Base has claimed a national powerlifting title, shattered 8 New Mexico state records, and will represent the United States at the Military World Championships in the United Kingdom. After knee surgery, Mendoza made a stunning comeback under Kirtland's own coach D. Hernandez Alvios, who also won a national title and will coach Team USA. Mendoza's journey reflects a growing culture of strength and resilience at Kirtland's 377th Security Forces Group. The Leading News is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect sunny skies with a high near 95, and as for this evening, mostly clear with a low around 64. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the Leading News. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.